Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David A. Qua and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a brand new visitor to my YouTube channel and have no idea what my videos are all about, I love talking about things I'm passionate about, man. Movies, comic books, video games. I do hauls, reviews, unboxings. If that's the type of thing you're into, you may want to check out my other content. If you like what you see, do subscribe. And if you like what you see here and want to learn more about me, I got a Twitter, I got an Instagram. If you like video game related stuff, I also got a Twitch. It's the same username all throughout, David A. Qua. Okay, it happened, man. The first 3 hours, the first 3 parts of Crisis on Infinite Earths has aired this week on the CW. All right, if you haven't checked it out, if you're a huge DC fan, if you're a huge comic fan, you gotta check this out. Okay, it's a huge crossover event with the Arrowverse. So on the CW right now, they have major shows like Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, DC Legends of Tomorrow. They all have this every single year, ever since the Arrowverse has formed, you know. There's been a crossover event every single year for the past few years, okay? At first, it was just Arrow and Flash, and then Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, and DC Legends of Tomorrow. This year's Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, DC Legends of Tomorrow, you know, Black Lightning, they all got involved, okay? So, and they had the huge cameos from other previous DC series and movies throughout the years, you know. It's a pretty big event. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the cameos that showed up. Not spoil too much, you know. I don't want to talk about major plot points or anything, and what I wish to happen in future episodes. Okay, the future of this crossover event that's happening right now. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys about what I saw, what I thought about it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so in the Supergirl episode for this year's crossover event, at the beginning of the crossover, we see Robert Wool, who played Alexander Knox in the old Batman 1989 movie. I don't think there's a picture of him here. But he was working in the newspaper with Vicky Vale, okay? He was in there for a short minute or so, a few seconds, okay? He said a line, and then we saw Robin. We saw Robin, like the Burt Ward Robin from this series, okay? He was in the episode, okay? And sadly, these guys just got wiped out. You know, we saw them for a little bit, and then they disappeared. From Titans, okay? We see that Jason Todd Robin and Hawk from the Titans show, which I haven't seen a single episode. I bought this DVD on Black Friday, hoping to watch it during the Christmas break or something, okay? But after seeing that cameo, I got really excited, okay? I'm looking forward to watching it, okay? And basically, the whole plot of this crossover event is that there's an anti-monitor. There's an antimatter that's going through all the universes and is wiping everything out, okay? All the Earths are getting exploded, disappear, the sky's turning red, everything's going crazy, right? And it's up to our heroes to gather and make their last stand against the anti-monitor. That's the whole plot of the show, okay? So they're looking for what they're called paragons. Kind of reminds me of the Zeo Quest from Power Rangers, or like Harry Potter, they were looking for the Horcruxes and stuff like that. So here in this crossover event, they're looking for paragons, okay? And each of the characters become like a paragon, stuff like that, okay? Then later on, this is a different episode, okay? So hour 2 for Batwoman, okay? We see a few more cameos, a few more people show up, okay? One big one, because of the Batwoman episode, we see Bruce Wayne, played by Kevin Conroy, who voiced Batman for years. The animated series, those DC original animated movies, tons of different versions. Batman Beyond, the Justice League cartoon, like he voiced Batman and all of that, okay? Well, we see him live action now in the Batwoman series, okay? He does play Bruce Wayne. He has a voice and everything, okay? But he's like he's a psycho, man. This version of Bruce Wayne, he's like a murderer, you know? He killed all our He killed Superman. We see a glass case. Apparently, he killed Joker too. He got crazy, and we see like Riddler's cane in there. Like Mr. Freeze's like globe was in there also. Oh my gosh, he got nuts, man. He got crazy. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then in the same episode, we see Clark, played by Tom Welling from the Smallville series. He made an appearance in the show, and he interacted with like the Lex Luthor from the Supergirl show. Okay, he was like, "You're not Lex." So we learned that. Anyway, he gave up something. He has a new life now. And for those of you who are wondering, does he suit up or anything? No, he doesn't actually suit up. But the way it kind of wrapped up his story. He had a happy ending. He got a good life now. He's got kids and everything. So I thought how they wrapped up the story was good. I know some people were like, "Oh man, finally we're gonna see him in the suit. He's gonna fight alongside our heroes." Nah, it didn't happen. Okay. But I thought it was a sweet ending. We also see Lois too. Lois was already on the show because she plays Supergirl's mom in the Supergirl series. Okay, on Argo, which is like the final what do you call it? Like the last part of Krypton or whatever, like a lost city. So that was nice. It was sweet. It was nice to see them in the show. Okay, and then the big one. Okay, and he actually stayed for a couple episodes. Unlike these other characters, they only stay for a little bit. Okay, for a scene. We see Brandon Routh return as Superman. Superman Returns. He was Superman. Okay, he came back as Superman. This one interacted with the Superman from the Supergirl show. Okay, so they had a fight and stuff like that. Because Lex Luthor from the Supergirl show, he's going through all the multiverses and killing all the Supermans and stuff like that. And he like brainwashed or hypnotized this Superman. It was fine with the Superman from this show. Okay, which apparently this Superman from the Supergirl show, he's going to have his own show in the future. Okay. But anyway, it's kind of funny because in the Arrowverse, Brandon Routh is already playing a different character in DC Legends of Tomorrow. So it's kind of, there was a scene where Ray Palmer was like setting up his machines or whatever, right? And he interacted. He was like standing right next to himself. Like there was a buff version of himself. There was like the nerdy one. So that was cool, I enjoyed that. And then all the other characters were saying that too. It was like, Ray, you look buff now and stuff like that. But yeah. Well, let's just move on to the Flash show. So part 3, hour 3 was a Flash episode. And it was mainly focused on Flash, okay? It had Frost and Cisco from their show in the Flash show, okay? Other characters like Black Lightning was in it. And Black Lightning had a huge part in it. And at the end, he had a good conversation with Barry, the Flash. Okay, they were talking about the honoring those who lost their lives during this whole crisis. They talk about their fathers and such. I thought it was a sweet moment in the episode. Okay, they're probably going to be pair up in the future because we know that Arrow. This is the last season of Arrow. Okay. Earth 90 Flash is what they call him. Okay, he returned. This is from way back in the 90s. Okay, John Wesley Shipp. He returned as the Flash in the show. And oh my gosh, well, you gotta watch the episode. But he was on this treadmill thing. He ran, and they actually showed like a clip of something from like the original show. Like he was seeing like the younger version of him. Like the archive footage. So I thought it was really neat. He was about to give up his life and stuff like that. And we see like a flashback a little bit, I thought that was neat. I didn't watch every single episode of this. I saw the first episode, I saw the last episode, and I saw the episode that had the Trickster. Mark Hamill was in it. Okay, I saw those episodes. I never watched the whole series, but I can tell if someone did watch the whole series, they'd be like emotionally connected to this episode of the Flash, the part 3 of the crossover. So I thought that was nice. I thought it was cool. Okay. Also in this episode of The Flash, we see Constantine, which I never saw that show. I did see Justice League Dark. There was a cartoon, an animated movie of Justice League Dark where the guy who played Constantine in the series, he returned voice the character in that animated movie. Okay, that's the only thing I've seen of that Constantine one. I saw the Keanu Reeves movie, of course, but I never saw the actual series. And now I want to, because he had a really big part in it. Because there's so much spoilers. But let's say something happened to Arrow way back in the Supergirl episode. Okay, so we're trying to like revive him throughout this episode, and Constantine was involved in that. Okay, that's where I'll stop there. Okay. But I'm really excited, man. There's like 2 more episodes in this crossover event. I'm really excited to see what happens next. Okay. And, Huntress showed up in the Flash episode right at the beginning. She was, they brought her back just to die pretty much. Like, really quickly, few lines, you know, she had more lines than Burt Ward and Knox, you know, but yeah, it was nice to see her back in her outfit and the short hair, and, you know, it was nice seeing her, but unfortunately we didn't see her very much. Okay. What do I wish to see in the future of this crossover? Because we don't see the final 2 parts until January. So we got like almost a month before we see the final 2 episodes. It would be nice. It would be nice. And if it does happen, I'd be tripping out, man. I go crazy. I would like to see a Lego Batman just sitting on someone's, you know, on the coffee table or something like that, you know, just sitting there in the background or something. We see a Lego Batman. That would be nice to see. Or any of the characters, because they have the Lego Superman, and, you know, maybe Lego versions of the characters. Any of them, you know, Flash, whatever, you know, that'd be nice. So there was an episode where in the very beginning, in the Supergirl episode, Superman and Lois, like Clark and Lois, sent their baby Jonathan away, and they had to go find him. I thought that when they finally found Jonathan, that he'd be grown up or something like that. Like, I thought that'd be a huge twist. It turns out like the baby Jonathan turns out to be a different Superman or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd be Superboy or whatever. But that didn't really happen. He was still a baby. Oh yeah. Superman Returns Superman, Brandon Routh Superman, actually said, "Oh, he looks like my son Jason in the crossover." I thought that was really cool, because in this movie he has a son Jason. What else? So I thought Baby Jonathan was going to grow up and he was going to be some other character that's very important or whatever. Would be nice to see Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher back, but apparently not. What else? Different versions of Lex, because all so far we have the Supergirl Lex, played by John Cryer. But it would be nice to see him interact with, Michael Rosenbaum. It'd be nice to see him interact with, I don't know, the guy who voices him in the animated universe, or maybe Gene Hackman, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be nice to see him interact with other Lex Luthors. Too bad we don't see, characters from here. See my DC section here, okay? Too bad we didn't see these characters from the Justice League movies, DC EU as they're calling it right now. It'd be nice to see Ezra Miller, or Zachary Levi, who plays Shazam. Any of these characters. Just even a split second, it'd be nice to see them. Just for a little bit. Just to connect it with that, I don't know, maybe they will. See Wonder Woman, from the Justice League movies, the one in 1984. See that get promoted or something, Actually, it doesn't even have to be a major character. You can just get Rick Flag from the Suicide Squad movie, and that'd be good. I'd be happy enough with that already, Yeah. So that is Crisis on Infinite Earths. That's all I gotta say, I guess. Looking forward to the future. We got 2 more episodes. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm really excited about it. I just got to make a video talking about it, Because I know I'm going to show up next month for New Year's. I'm going to visit my family in Oklahoma. And I know we're going to get into a conversation about that. So I want to get this out of the way, to say that, hey, I have seen it. I was very glad to see some of the cameos and stuff like that. The story's pretty good so far. Looking forward to the final battle that's happening next episode. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. Be sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.